Tiffany Montgomery versus the church, or should I say the church versus Tiffany Montgomery. Either way, I'm very clear. I don't have a dog, a bone, a cat, a vouch, a confirmation, affirmation in this fight. I am simply sitting back and waiting for the Lord to reveal when he does. Now, what I find interesting is little itty bitty Tiffany, and no disrespect, that she has caused such an uproar in the body of Christ when for years you guys sit silent and let people be destroyed, broken, hurt, harmed. You know, well known witches, warlocks, and sorcerers. People going over there to Africa, and shout out to Africa, because it ain't just Africa. They getting African powers coming back and preaching on these pulpits, talking about it's Jesus. But y'all quiet. You don't release their names. You don't outwardly call them witches, warlocks, and sorcerers, and things of that nature. But Tiffany Montgomery, where is this smoke? Because it seems like the church is ducking smoke with everybody else but Tiffany Montgomery. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not on nobody's side but the Lord's side. Okay? So subliminally or coming outright to call her a witch, if you feel like that's what the Lord told you to do and you think she's a witch, you better be right. You better be right, because there's a price to pay for that. And if you think how she's coming is deconstructing the church, wait till you see the prophets and the apostles and the anointed ones and those that will submit to God. Wait till you see how they operate. See, a lot of y'all thought when God gave the word that he was going to do a new thing, you thought it was a house in a car. Too shallow. New gifts, new talents, new ministries, new mantles. And if you're not careful, you will call them and label them witches and warlocks. See, he had to raise up outsiders because they have not been brainwashed, manipulated, held down, suffocated, and stamped on by agents of hell that have infiltrated the church. I'm just saying. I ain't naming names. I'm just saying I know that to be true. Some people can't even walk in their calling to God because you're more loyal to your pastor and your apostle than you are to the voice of God. Now, I'm for structure. I'm for order. I'm not saying that God is doing away with the church and that you shouldn't have a church and you shouldn't be affiliated. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that you have to know for sure. You don't hear him publicly and subliminally call that woman a witch. You better know for sure and be able to back it up and have heaven back you